So since we've got this really nice scene right here, we got this sweaty ATV rider after his attack of the mountain, I figured I'll just show you guys really quick about the portrait setting on here. So I know we've been mainly using sometimes a video to pull a still out in the photo, but we also have that other function right next to it, the portrait function. So I'm going to slide on into it right here. You'll notice that you can change kind of what lens you're using on the left-hand side there. It's either the 1 or the 2.5. Unfortunately, you can't go as wide as the 0.5, but usually the 1 and especially the 2.5 looks really good for these. So there's also kind of, you can run your thumb along the bottom. It'll change kind of the different ways it's going to. There's a tractor, he's leaving, and he's gone for the next 1 to 2 minutes. So you can run your thumb kind of along the bottom and change the way it diffuses the light behind it, the way it looks. I'm going to leave you guys up to play and kind of experiment with those. Honestly, the natural light is the one I like the best. You can make it look more believable because in the end it's faking it. It's using the algorithm to kind of separate from the background, the subject. So you can help persuade your viewer that it's taken with a camera that was able to do this by later on post-processing and adding kind of a filter to it and whatnot. That seems to help with this a lot. But I really like the way it makes images look, and I'll show you kind of what I mean with Gavin right here. All right, Gav, how about let's just put your helmet down for a sec. Okay, and then put your hands in your pockets for me. That looks good. And we've kind of got one shoulder towards us, and we've got this kind of nice light falling on the side of his face and on his head. It is dappled through the trees, but that's totally fine. We're gonna grab a couple photos here and see what it does. So I've got him kind of in focus. You can see in the background right now, it's nice and blurry, kind of separating them. Let's take that photo. If I slide on over into photo right here, you'll see the background, everything's now in vivid kind of detail. So we come over here in the portrait, it's jumped up to 2.5. You can really see it here. We're gonna kind of be shooting down on him. You can see around the edge, the soft focus, and then it's nice. See the camera's drawing that boxer on his face and it's focusing on his face, and it's blurring out the background. Let's just take a couple more. Turn your head more towards me, Gav. Yep, that's a good one. All right, how about we put your helmet on? Okay, so now he's got his helmet on. We're gonna take a couple more close-up shots. He's got his cool, colorful shirt on. That'll help the photo. How about do a crazy face? Like, ah! That's a good one. Let's go a little bit wider with that. And we're still using this. Turn to the side, Gab. Keep going, look forward. Yep. That's a cool shot too. So you'll notice too, if I get too far away, it says up top there, it says place subject within 8 feet. So it's looking for a person. The algorithm sees, it says up top, it says move closer, and it's got those kind of lines around them. So as I move in, it immediately realizes him, the algorithm picks up, it's gonna blur the background and then allow me to take the photo. And then like I said, I can hit that hit the button in the bottom left for the 2.5, blurs the background, I can take that photo too. So this is great for outside right now, this beautiful natural light we've got going on. It doesn't do as well in low light, you gotta keep that in mind. But for out here, you just grab a quick portrait and whatnot. That's the kind of a perfect example of where to use something like this. So I know we did some portrait mode stuff yesterday with human beings, but also it works really well for animals, or really anything you want to kind of highlight. She's carrying a stick. She's eating a stick. Anyway, this is Finley, this is Maisie, and I thought I would just show you really quick how I would photograph Maisie. Finley with portrait mode. It's the exact same way that we would do it for the human, but I'm gonna use the 2.5 lens. I think we'll go into portrait mode. Finley. Finley. Sit, 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 sit. Okay. Sit, sit. Finley, sit, sit. Finley, sit. Good dog. Stay. Stay. Good dog. Good dog. Good dog. Finley, 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 Finley. See, I got the portrait mode on. It's doing natural light. Get her to look at me. And I think that's as good as we're gonna get, but it's literally just using the portrait mode to help blur the background out, separate the dog or the animal or whatever you're taking a photo of, and then you can apply your filters like I'll show you a little bit here, and you'll end up with an image that a lot of people are going to think is shot with a bigger camera. So